speaker, I had a hand in strongly encouraging, even forcing to speak. I'll tell you the reason why and some of the background. What happened, many of you know that we organize these kinds of events, and they're very enjoyable. We often have, or usually have, a lot of very nice media people attend. And this one time, an experienced reporter from GMA said, you know, Rebecca, I really, you know, your speakers are so impressive, and I'm looking forward to speaking with them, all that kind of stuff. But I would like to write an article for you, because her story is she came from extreme poverty and went to Singapore as a nanny to feed her family, and then ended up in Canada. So she made an article called "Made to Made" was the name of the article. Anyway, when she posted the article, she said the numbers of what views, or sorry, likes or shares were very high. She said of all the previous articles that she had posted on GMA, the highest number of shares was something like 3,000. The article she did for Rebecca went to 100,000 in the first week. And then she's getting calls from Malaysia, from Singapore. Procter & Gamble, Singapore flew her up to speak to their people, and some other organizations. A half-hour interview with Malaysia's largest radio station, Singapore, a couple of their largest newspapers. Kapuso, Jessica Soho called and did a feature that was played on prime time and was the highest rated for that slot. They did a thing on Wagas and other many things. So we just thought we'd have her just to give you a bit of motivational thing that, you know, even if you start here, you know, Rebecca started here and still, you know, got up, you know, okay. But if you start here or wherever, there's still a lot of room for you to fly up. You know, even, and especially in Philippines these days, you know, I'm really upset, or not, you know, we're always surprised. You know, there's other guys, you know, Dan Reyes here and Mark Lewin and others. We say, you know, when we look at other countries, the difficulty young people have, you know, very high youth unemployment rates in many countries. In Philippines, though, there's opportunities these days. And so when I sometimes hear how gloomy some Filipinos are, we're always kind of surprised that, you know, how can they be such a happy people about everything else in the world, but not about their own country sometimes? It's not, I'm exaggerating a bit, but you know what I'm saying. So please welcome Rebecca Bustamante to the stage. Let's hear some motivation.
Did I find the right man to marry? He's a good salesman. Huh? So who's single here? Because I can tell you how to find a man. Well, it's true that Richard forced me to speak today to share with you my personal story. It's very different from all the speakers this morning and this afternoon. I think palakpakan natin sila because fantastic information. Now, it's always the choice where we want to go. You learn a lot today, but do you know where you want to go? Because when I was a kid, I already know where I want to go. Coming from below poverty, that was tough. Coming from 11 children, sino rito ang 11 children? Nakapatid, yeah, kapatid. Okay, 11 children. I'm number 7. My father has no job. Lasinggo, sugarol, babaero. Ang nanay namin, our mother, sells fish. And I watch her. You know, kapapanganak ka lang 1 week, aalis na para magtinda. How you feel? I watched our mother, how she suffered. So sabi ko sa sarili ko, pagdating ng araw, mag-aasawa ko ng foreigner. Pagdating ng araw, aalis ako para matulungan ko ang aking pamilya. Okay? So at a young age, talagang nagtitinda ako ng pantisan. But that's okay. Because it's a stepping stone for you to learn how to run a business. Tama? Tapos, pag nakabenta ka, uwi ka, may pagkain na kami. Imagine our house, no water, no proper washrooms, Ganun kami kahirap. But that's okay. What's matter if you know where you're going. Because when I was a kid, I already claimed it. Pagdating ng araw, di ba? Okay ba siya? Nakakata ba? Right? Ganun ang ginawa ko. So you guys, where do you want to go? Huh? Where do you want to go? Claim it. Write it down. Isulat nyo na ngayon. Kasi yun ang ginawa ko. Wherever you go, basahin nyo, tignan nyo yun. If you claim it, you work for it. Because that's what I did. Imagine nakita ko yung mga kapatid ko. Wala man lang gatas. Alam mo kung anong gatas nila? Yung rice, yung sabaw ng kanin, anong pangalan nun? Ma'am? Nalalagyan ng asukal. How you feel? Tatanungin ko kayo, how you feel if you see your children or your brothers and sisters? Masakit, di ba? Malungkot. Pero, talagang desidido ako noon para ko sila mapag-aral. Imagine 11 children, I'm number 7. Yung yung 5 na panganay, lahat lalaki. Hindi rin nakapag-aral. Kasi wala silang way. They did not find the way. That's the answer. They did not do something with their life. Yung pang-anim, polio. Of course, I understand. Ako ang pang-7. Now, ilan yung nasa baba? 4. But guess what? Natapos sila lahat. Ngayon, nasa Canada na sila. Yay! Palakpakan nyo naman ako doon. Plus, hindi lang yun. Nagkaroon pa kami ng pare. Yes! Another palakpak doon. Okay. Kung gusto nyong pumunta sa Lourdes Church, Quezon City, ang pare doon is my brother. So you can go and visit him. Okay? So again, where do you want to go? Okay. I started. Alam nyo ba nung namatay ang mother namin, naging janitor pa ako sa bangko sa aming bayan? That's fine. It's okay. I'm excited to be a janitor kasi mapapagkain ko yung mga kapatid ko. And then from there, I went to Singapore as a domestic helper. It's fun again. Kasi nga, pangarap kong maka-abroad at makapag-asawa ng foreigner. Yes. While working there as a domestic helper, talagang nag-aral din ako. I pursue. I watch, okay, my time. I pursue my education. Kasi mahalaga yun. Kung gusto nating umasinso, we have to do something. Kaya yun ang ginawa ko. Okay, so I know where I want to go. And at the same time, from Singapore, sabi ko, 3.5 years, 4 years maximum, dapat makaalis na ako rito. Kasi I want to go to Canada. Bakit Canada? Greener pasture. You can be a citizen. You can bring your family. So, sa Singapore kasi, if you're domestic helper, hanggang ganun ka na lang. But in Canada, it's a country for immigrants. Kaya para sa akin, still I considered Canada is the best country in the world. Of course, Philippines din. Okay? And that's what I did. So when I reached Canada, sabi kong ganun, in 2 years, matatanggap ko yung open permit ko or parang permanent residence. I want to start my business. So meron na akong goals. Then, pag ganun na, of course, I want to pay my debt kasi mortik na naka-foreclose yung bahay namin na isinanla noong buhay pa yung mother namin. Pag nabayaran ko na yon, gusto ko ring magpagawa ng bahay namin para sa aking mga pamilya sa aming bayan. And then, pag natapos na yon, tapos na rin mga kapatid ko, mag-aasawa na ako. Hey! And I did all those things in 5 years in Canada. So, where do you want to go? Do you have goals? Do you have deadline? Kasi ang mga pangarap natin, pwede nating, ay gusto ko pagdating ng araw. I always say to myself, I am. So I claim it. I am. I am. Lagi kong ginagamit yun, I am. So I claim now. 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 Kasi if I wish, hindi mangyayari yun. If I am, or I will, lagi kong yung sinasabi yun. And that's what I did when I reached Canada. My promise to you, if you know,
If I can do it, so can you. Nanggaling ako sa wala, ay kayo, you're so lucky. You're all blessed. Because you did not came from where I came from. So, kung narating ko itong posisyon ko ito, you can do even better. You can fly. That's why yung opening song natin, I believe I can fly. Do you believe you can fly? Louder? Louder? Yes! Because that's what I did. I believe in myself. That's what Vicky said also. Right? If you believe it, you do it, you can have it. Like ganyan kami noon. Ganyan ang bahay namin noon. So it doesn't matter where you start. What's matter? Where are you going? Did you ask yourself, where are you going? Do you want to be in this position? Like for example, you're a manager right now. Do you want to stay as a manager? Where do you want to go next year? At the end of December, do you have goals? Tough questions, right? Because us running the HSCO Forum, HSCO Awards, HSCO Summit, I know where are we going. Can you see the difference? With our events, promoting Philippines as the business hub in Asia. Amen to that. Come on. Diyan tayo papunta. And we can work together. How about you? Either personal, either business, or for our country. You know, when I was a kid, di ba sabi ko sa inyo, wala kaming pagkain. Gigising ka ng umaga. We don't have rice. So what I do? I go and sell pandisan. Pag nakabenta ako ng 100 pieces, meron na akong 2 peso commission. You can buy a kilo of rice. So may pang-almusal na kami. So, how about you guys? Right? So it doesn't matter kung saan tayo papunta. You know, when I work as a janitor, I was not shamed. I was proud. Kasi, mapapagkain ko yung mga kapatid ko nung namatay ng nanay namin. And I'm doing something. Alam mo, pagdating na yung mga employees, malinis na ang bangko. Di masaya na sila. Masaya din ako because I did something. When I work as a domestic helper, I was happy. Kasi I'm helping my employer. Comfortable sila na pag pumasok sila, comfortable sila na alaga ko yung mga anak. And at the same time, pagdating nila, may pagkain na sila. Malinis yung bahay nila. So it doesn't matter kung ano ang mga trabaho natin. Be proud. Okay? When I was in Canada, same thing again. When I was a nanny. Kaya every time na mag-quit ako, they offered me. Yung employer ko sa Canada, they said, Rebecca, can you work in our company? And I said, how much you gonna pay me? And I said, oh, I want to develop you to be a manager. But how long? 3 years? Sabi ko, well, I'm sorry, I want to run my own business. Now, I already got my open permit. And that's what I did. Okay? Isn't that fantastic? Okay. I'm promoting myself. It's free, right? Nandito ako, so I can say anything I like. Okay. Now, while doing that, it's very important for us to study. Kasi syempre wala akong pinag-aralan when I left. I was high school graduate. I enrolled accounting, pero hindi ako natapos sa Bataan noon. I work in a factory, so nag-aaral sa gabi. Because my mom passed away, I don't have any choice. So I continued in Singapore and study, and I read a lot of books. So that's what I did. Same thing in Canada, ganon din ang ginawa ko. I continuously studied, and until now, I still do the same thing. Okay, and that's where Jessica Soho. I'll give you 7 steps that really, the steps I use to be where I am right now. Okay, gain knowledge. Alam nyo, nung naglilinis ako, I'm a janitor, or I'm in Singapore nanny, I bought a book. The first book that I bought is Stop Worrying, Start Living, that changed my life 360 degrees. Yung pangalawang libro na binasa ko, Think and Grow Rich. I'm sure you know him very well, right? So that changed my life again. So I continuously learning. When I was in Canada, sabi ko, nani ako. But I'm allowed to have part-time job. Sabi ko, I want to have a part-time job. Para at least, I can save money. But I went into sales. Hindi ako marunong talaga magbenta. But nag-aral ako kung paano. Guess what? On my first year, I became the top salesperson in that company. Kaya ako pinadala sa Las Vegas. First, isang year ko pa lang yun. Because I really learned how. Second year, nanalo na naman ako. Going to Windsor, Ontario. Okay? And those are the things. Then I went to insurance, also Canada Life in Canada, investment. Lagi na naman ako nananalo. While working there again, I was pirated by Meriki Cosmetics. I think may taga-Meriki rito. Is she still here? There she is. Okay? In Meriki Cosmetics back in Canada, sabi nila sa akin, Rebecca, you're so good. Why don't you work with us? Sabi kong ganon, how? Because of their mission, God first, family, second, career, third, correct? And I'm ready to settle down that time and to start a family, and I want to raise my own children. So I joined Meriki Cosmetics. Then sabi ko, I want to be a director in 3 months. Sabi nila, how can you do that? Sabi ko, kaya ko yun. Guess what? I did it. So I was sent in Las Vegas. Not Dallas. Okay? So to meet Meriki as she was alive then, that time. Okay? So, again, knowledge is very important. Of course, I want to be on the top all the time. Either I'm a janitor, I want to be the top janitor. If I want a domestic helper, I want to be the top domestic helper. Siyempre, no? Para pag umalis ka, wala kang katulad. Why not? Would you let that happen to you? Na meron kang pagtanggalin ka ng amo mo kasi madali kang palitan. I would like. Na paano kung transition na maraming posisyon na napawala? Sino ang unang matatanggal? Ikaw o last? Ako gusto ko syempre last. Okay? So how about you guys? So yun lagi. So same thing with our work naman ngayon. Of course, our event, we want to be in the top. We are on the way there. And we are now open in Asia. Oh, masaya yun ah. Okay? So it's not about Philippines anymore, but we are now across Asia. Okay. Napakahalaga ito, control money. Working abroad, I met a lot of Filipinos. They send everything in their family. So sabi ko, paano kung nag-retire sila? Wala silang pera, wala silang investment. Paano kung nagkasakit sila? Wala ding laman yung bangko nila. So I always said, sabi kong ganon, very important na mag-save. I always suggest, magkano man ang kita nyo if you make $500,000, 20%, itago nyo na yon. 80% yun ang gastusin nyo. Kung kulang, find ways. Very important. And that's what I did. Talagang, kaya nung niligawan ko na si Richard, I said, Richard, when I tried to approach you, to date you, you agreed because I've paid for our first date. Then I paid for the second date. Guess what? I paid on the third date again. Sabi ko, kuripot talaga to. But guess what? Because I'm in control of my money. See? Ginusto niya ako dahil alam niyang may pera ako. See? So, guys, I'm comfortable to approach him because I have something to offer. How can you approach a guy if we don't have something to offer? Not only my skills, not only my body, but of course also money. See? And they like me. See? Things like that. So you got to control on your money. Very important. Because of that, not because I'm making a lot, but I'm able to manage it. That's why we're able to invest. We're able to buy properties. Imagine starting from nothing. I won't tell you how many houses I have. Okay? Baka si tax nandyan na. Okay? So that's very important. Gain good relationship to people. You know, being a domestic helper, I'm able to build good relationship. For example, I want to speak with Miss Judith. Miss Judith, tayo naman Miss Judith. She's an amazing lady. Okay? Uh, right? She's very nice. So if I want to talk to her, I'm comfortable to talk to her because we build the relationship. If I want to speak with Miss Ace, these are presidents in their own company because you build the relationship. They respect you because you're trustworthy. Okay? You tell the truth. Okay? Hindi ka nang bubola. You mean it. Okay? So they trust you. And that's what I do. Not only with the top people, either with our helper, office staff, I treat everybody equal. Pare-parehas lang tayo. Why? Parehas tayong dumudumi. We all have 24 hours a day. Correct? So, we value and we respect each other. So, gain relationship. I also build good work habits. What time I wake up, what time I sleep. Minamaximize ko lahat yung oras ko. Especially with our children, we have 2 boys. Now 17 and turning 16. Mga teenagers na sila. But since childhood, talagang wala akong nanny. Inalagaan ko talaga sila. Because I want our children to learn from us. I want them to be like us. Then it's up to them now where they want to go. And we hope we're doing the right thing. Siguro pag nag-asawa na sila, pag doon ko masasabi kung tama yung ginagawa namin or mali. I'm very positive person. Sometimes you go through a lot of, questions. Sometimes sinasabi mo, am I doing the right thing? But I'm able to turn it around all the time in a positive way. Napakahalaga yun. Because you want to be happy. Like everybody, all the speakers said. Okay? We can find ways kung paano natin i-turn around yung ating na-experience para lagi tayong masaya. Kasi pag lagi kang malungkot, napakabigat. You want to be with people who are so positive. Do you want to be with someone who are complainers? No. Parang ang bigat, di ba? But if you're a positive person na lagi kang masaya, everybody want to be with you, correct? So that's what I try to do or I do. And then of course, as what, Darlene and all the speakers mentioned earlier, exercise. Reading for our mind, exercise for our body. Talagang kailangan yan. Especially right now, ang number 1 killer is, heart attack. So we need that and I continuously doing this. I don't have time to go to the gym, but I do it in our own home. Either magtatakbo lang ako, whatever. Okay, go to my sauna. I have sauna kasi nga talagang very important. That's what I do. Now, I hope I'm able to share something with you guys. I hope you're able to learn a lot with all our speakers today. Take it home, write it down. And you know what? If each and every one of us have the heart of working together in making our country as the business hub in Asia, guess what? Where are we going? Our final goal, making Philippines as the top 50 countries on or before 2050. Maybe we're gone then, but our children and great-grandchildren will benefit to our hard work that we're doing right now. Thank you very much.